Great, thank you, Jane. I'm delighted to be here, and I want to welcome everybody to session 2 of this Method Symposium, especially all of those who have answered the poll that they're just getting familiar with Cochrane, and we hope you really will be working with us in the future. So welcome. I'd like to thank the Methods Executive and Ella Fleming and Dario Sambunyak and Ollie Willis for organizing this symposium. And I'd also like to thank all of the authors of our COVID-19 reviews and our other public health reviews, because you are the folks who have been dealing with these complex issues on a day-to-day basis as you're producing your reviews. So the Cochrane's response to the COVID-19 pandemic has really highlighted the need for reviews that answer public health questions. But in Cochrane, we've actually been working in public health areas for quite some time. And I just want to let people know that as editor of the Cochrane Public Health Network, as Jane mentioned, we launched a series in the American Journal of Public Health in 2020 looking at methodological issues around public health reviews. And we've published papers on public health outcome sets, for example, reporting population versus individual risk, using diagrams and logic diagrams and stakeholder engagement, just as a few. So I just put that out there because I know that many of these papers have involved collaborations of the methods group members as well as the Public Health Network, and we hope to see a lot of more of you involved in this. So we know these reviews are challenging to conduct because they often involve complex interventions. And they're also highly scrutinized because they're usually answering a very topical and necessary question that policymakers are interested in. And so we need to use a range of complex methods that haven't been as traditionally used in Cochrane reviews. So we're dealing, for example, not with randomized controlled trials. We may be dealing with interventions that take place at a population rather than an individual level. So we'll be looking at a preventative public health policy rather than an individual treatment, for example. So we have many challenges to do these reviews, but we think it's extremely important that we conduct high quality reviews in public health areas because these are responsive to our stakeholders, such as the World Health Organization. So this Method Symposium, I'm happy to say, is part of a much wider plan to support Cochrane public health reviews within Cochrane going forward. And as Jane mentioned, we've had 2 sessions. One, the recording is available already. And these are looking at methodological developments and how we're really changing to produce these reviews in a more rigorous way. And it's about our community sharing that knowledge and welcoming people who haven't been as involved in Cochrane into participating in that. So we're also planning a variety of other activities around these public health reviews. We have a web clinic for Cochrane editors and staff that'll deal with matching your study design to the right research question. We have a new Learning Live webinar series, which Jane mentioned, on the qualitative evidence synthesis, launching October 28th. We have just funded 4 methods projects led by Cochrane methods groups and review groups to develop tools in the area of producing public health reviews. You can find out more about these on our website. And then we have other ongoing activities. So Cochrane is known for the quality and rigor of our reviews and is recognized as really a methodological standard for reviews of interventions. And we would like to really move that into recognition in the area of public health as well. We have a fantastic methods community, and we're extremely grateful for the support we received from the methods groups and the methods executive for this symposium. And before we begin today's session, I'd like to thank all of you for your contributions to Cochrane and to welcome those of you who may be interested in getting more involved in Cochrane in the future. Thank you and enjoy the symposium.